Well, after the Ducks upset over Ohio State on Saturday, Oregon is moving up in the rankings, and Erin Slinde joins us in the studio to recap the Ducks win. This was exciting, Erin.
Oh yeah, Jodi. Oregon's win over Ohio State actually marked the highest ranked regular season win in program history for the Ducks. And while Oregon didn't play a perfect game, it was good enough to beat a tough Ohio State team. Oregon quarterback Dillon Gabriel was lights out against the Buckeyes, going 23 for 34 with 341 yards, 2 passing touchdowns, and this rushing touchdown for 27 yards. The Oregon defense also came up big, holding the Buckeyes to only 141 rushing yards and limiting Ohio State's talented wideouts. The Ducks special team started off with a bad snap, missed field goal in the first half, but finished strong in the second half, helping Oregon get the upset over Ohio State. Not as many upsets this week in college football as last week, but let's take a look at the updated AP Top 25 poll. These are all the Big Ten teams in this Top 25 poll. Texas still holds that top spot, while the Ducks move up to number 2, followed by Penn State at number 3, who's also 6-0. Ohio State bumped down to number 4. Penn State and Ohio State will actually go head-to-head on November 2nd, so it'll be interesting to see what happens there. Then farther down the list is Indiana. The Hoosiers also are 6-0 to start the season. Illinois sits at number 22. The Ducks will host the Fighting Illini at Autzen Stadium next week, and Michigan still holding on at number 24. Oregon is now the only former Pac-12 team ranked in the top 25. Oregon has a short week as the Ducks will travel to Purdue to face the Boilermakers on Friday night. Purdue was only 1 point shy of taking down Illinois in overtime on the road, so the Ducks will not be taking the competition this week lightly. We're going to hear from head coach Dan Lanning on that matchup later on tonight at 11, but until then, I'll give it back to you, Jodi.